Hi you guys, my name is Becca. Welcome back to my channel where I share with you guys tons of content on lifestyle, my pregnancy, clean beauty, all of that fun stuff. Recently I actually did a third trimester pregnancy nighttime routine that people seem to enjoy, and I decided that I kind of wanted to do like a self-care routine today. Hold on, I need to sit, too pregnant. So, I decided I kind of wanted to do like a self-care style routine. This is a little bit of a nighttime routine, but it's not necessarily every night. I think that it should totally be at least once a week for everybody to really devote a night to giving yourself some self-care, no matter how simple that is. I've been doing it a little more often lately because I've needed it a lot, as you can tell just by looking at me. Pregnancy is hard. But yeah, I just wanted to share kind of my little third trimester self-care routine, just kind of the nights when I feel like I really need some extra pampering and care for myself, for my mind and body, and what I do to do that right now. So I am gonna do it kind of vlog style, I guess, because that's really just the easiest for me right now, because I'm so tired and pregnant. But yeah, I'm just gonna share with you guys kind of what my little routine has been to just give myself a little extra TLC on those days where I just really, really need it. All right, you guys, so step one, the first thing I always have to do is, well, this routine kind of starts towards the evening, kind of like after I've had dinner. I'm really winding my day down. So the first thing I have to do is fill up my water. And when I fill up my water, it reminds me to make my tea, because I don't love my pregnancy tea. Like, I don't love the taste of it, but I have to drink it. I know it is important for labor and delivery and just the general care of myself as a pregnant woman. So I'm going to make my pregnancy tea and get that ready, and I'm going to fill up my water because it is so important to stay hydrated, and I'm so bad at doing that. I feel like I just look so swollen right now. It's kind of crazy. Moving on in my self-care routine, which honestly happens so many nights a week during this third trimester, it is time to remove my makeup. I start out with one of my Young Living Seedlings wipes. They are baby wipes, but they're really good for removing makeup. They're really gentle. They're really good for almost like anything you could possibly need a wipe for. And then I use that Wabi Sabi The Giver oil. It is just a nice like cleansing oil to remove the rest of my makeup. That way when I wash my face later, I'm not, like, I'm actually getting into my skin, you know? So I just use one of my reusable cotton rounds, and then I put on a face mask. I love face masks. I feel like they're so important. I also love to put on some essential oils before I get in the bath as well. They are so calming and make such a big difference, and especially because I like to have the lights out when I take a bath, I love having that candlelight setting. Then I just showed you guys some products right here that I've been enjoying using a lot in the bath pretty much every night. I love using magnesium Epsom salts, and I've also really been using that pain and fatigue salt a lot. I've been using this Kirk's product, which is just like a general cleanser for your whole body. And then I just put in those salts, I put in the milk bath, I put in the bubble bath, and I get that bath going, and it feels so good. And I am using the rest of a bath bomb that I had from Lush. I don't use bath bombs all the time, but they're fun to use sometimes, why not? Then I'm also actually dropping some essential oils into the tub. I like to do that once in a while. Look into it. I think it's really nice. It's so calming and relaxing. But that is just my nice bubble bath. I don't know what it is about bubbles, but they are so satisfying. I also love to put on either my Hypno Babies or a podcast. As you can see, I love the Crime Junkie podcast, so I just put that on, and I just let myself soak in the tub as long as I felt like I needed it, and it feels so good in my face mask. After that, I always make time for my belly oil. It is so important as a part of any general pregnancy routine, but just self-care in general. It is so important to always be putting that belly oil on. Since I took the mask off, I also just do like a toner just to make sure all of the mask is off. And then I'm gonna get into some clean, cozy pajamas. I actually put on a nightshirt because it's easier when pregnant, but I always feel like a nice pair of pajamas are such an important part of just how you feel in general. So I love that as part of my self-care routine, honestly. And then I also have a more extensive skincare routine on my self-care nights. I actually go more into having serums. I use more than one serum. I moisturize. I do an eye serum. I just go the whole 9 yards, where a lot of other nights I kind of just throw a moisturizer on and that's it. But when I'm really focusing on taking care of myself, I'm going to put on a lot of other products. Last thing that I'll do before I get into bed is drink a bunch of that water that I got earlier, and I will sit on my birthing ball for at least a half hour, if not a little longer, and I will just bounce. It is so important in the 3rd trimester, so I do it no matter what before I get in bed, especially if I didn't do it during the day. Now, I love getting into a nice made bed, even if my sheets are not, you know, fresh that day or whatever. I do like to get into a bed that is nice and made with a ton of pillows to make me feel better and my heating pad. So now is when I just get into bed. I put in my essential oil blend into my diffuser for the night, which I put in a really calming blend. Of course, I'll show you guys which one I chose for the night, but I usually use lavender every night right now, and then I just pick some other good sleep blends for myself. And then I just lay in bed, and I usually will do some hypno babies because it's easy for me to do it before bed. And then I just kind of pick what show I'm feeling like watching for the night. Alright, so once I've kind of watched whatever movie or show I want to watch for the night on like Netflix, and I'm really just ready to go to sleep, I will go and fill up my water bottle one more time, because when I get thirsty in the middle of the night, I totally don't want to get up and fill it up, but it is so important to stay hydrated, so it is definitely a part of my routine. I'll go fill my water bottle up, try to go pee one last time, but probably do it 7 times, and then I will turn off the light on my diffuser, and I will finally just go to sleep. And it might be a little bit earlier than usual on my self-care nights, to be honest, because I'm a little more relaxed. But it could be later, it really just depends. But I just put myself to sleep with no alarm for the next day, and that is the end of my self-care routine.